Maybe.
No.
Nothing. Not this one.
Alright, well, it's been a crazy year. We haven't done much herping, but we're finally back out on a herping adventure in a brand new location out here in Arizona. And we couldn't resist. We just flew in this morning. We're staying at this Airbnb, brand new place to us, flipped the yard, and 2 California Kings. How lucky is that? I have a feeling it's going to be a really great trip.
I mean, I'd say that's pretty lucky, but one thing that we've never actually seen Cali Kings in the wild before.
Right.
You know, we normally see them in the pet store, and what's actually really interesting to me is they're a lot more yellow than I would have expected. Kind of confused them with Desert Kings at first, just because they were so yellow, but I mean, they're just so cool.
Look at that. Awesome. We're going to go ahead and let these guys go, but
Be free, friend.
stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss this adventure.
I mean, the best you can.
Yeah, right. First rattlesnake of the trip.
Right in the middle of the trail.
Give him a grab.
Why aren't you filming? Oh, you are. Cool.
Awesome. He's pretty decent size.
So it is
What time is it?
almost 9 o'clock.
Almost 9 o'clock.
It is about 75 degrees. Oh, I think I'm pissing him off.
This is my first ever Western Diamondback rattlesnake. This is really cool. He was just out in the trail. We started off our morning early. Weren't seeing too much in the way of activity. I'd say about half an hour ago we started seeing lizards. Once that sun got up, it started getting hot. Things started to move. And now our first rattlesnake of our trip out west. What an awesome sight. So this rattlesnake is on high alert. We came across it walking in the trail. This thing's on the move, could be looking for a mate, could be looking for food. Out here in the desert, most anything is fair game. Lizards, small rodents occupy most of the Western Diamondback's meal. So we're gonna get a couple quick pictures of this really cool snake, and hopefully we'll have more coming soon.
Oh yeah,
See the snow? Filming it.
it's 90 degrees right here and the snow over there.
You can go up to that mountain.
Walking along this trail, I just saw this flash of a bright green lizard. Not really sure what it is. It kind of looked like a collar lizard, but I'm not sure. He ran under this rock, so I'm going to try and flip this rock real slow and hopefully get a good look at him. He might take off because lizards are ridiculously fast. Or there was a hole under this rock and he went into a hole, which is more likely because I don't see him anywhere. I flipped that rock and I didn't see him. I guess he ran under me without me noticing. But it is a collared lizard. He's just ran out right over there. He's, I guess, relaxed. He's watching us. It's such a pretty lizard. He's got these big, bright green back with these yellow stripes along. He's got these 2 big black stripes along his neck. He's sitting right over there, just relaxing, sunning himself. Now you may notice I'm saying he, because this is a collared lizard, but I'm saying he because you can actually tell it's a male. Males have a greenish to blue body and a brown head, as opposed to females. They tend to have a more brown, kind of duller body. And I mean, this guy, you can see his body. It's bright green, got some blue hue to it. He's got these beautiful yellow dots, yellow stripes. Collared lizards are also very noticeable. They have these big black stripes that run along behind their head right before they reach their body on their neck, hence their collar. That's a beautiful lizard, and out here in no man's land, it's awesome to see something like that.
I know when you're watching one of our videos, you're probably not expecting us to talk about plants, but we cannot come to the Saguaro National Park and not talk about this monster behind me. If you can see this thing, these are the largest cactus in the country, and they're called the saguaro cactus. It's actually technically pronounced saguaro, and it can grow about 40 feet tall. And when you're looking at a 40-foot tall cactus, I mean, that is usually about 200 years old. The oldest one that is recorded history, or the tallest one in recorded history, got to be, well, I guess they'll be old and tall, was about 79 feet tall. And that is, another fascinating thing about that is that it took forever to get there. They grow about 1 inch in 10 years. And they are just built, you know, wonderfully to adapt into this harsh temperature. Like many cactus, there's about 300 species of cactus in the Sonoran Desert, but like many cactus, they're built right down to their skeleton to able to absorb and retain water. And then their spikes also help shade their skin. I actually touched one that didn't have spikes on it. It's kind of waxy. It's a little weird. But their spikes are built. They actually aim downwards to collect the water. So what happens is when it rains, the water will run down the spine and into the ground. And like many plants, the cactus has a taproot, and the taproot grows about 4 or 5 feet in the ground. And then it has a maze of roots right below the surface. And they're maybe only a couple inches down. And how it works is when it rains, the water goes down the spike and then it goes into the ground, and then it collects in the roots. What's also fascinating about the roots is they are about as long as the cactus is high. So when you have a 40-foot cactus, you have this maze of roots below you. So you often see these cactuses depicted in Western films and movies and stuff like that, of just being this long stalk with kind of like 2 arms going out. But actually they can grow, some sources say they can only grow about 25 arms, but they can actually grow, you know, tons and tons and tons of arms. All right, let's go.
Now, one does not simply walk into the desert and find a Gila monster. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. We are out here hiking in the mountains of Arizona, and this is some tough habitat to herp. Some good news. Matt just found a horned lizard. So we're on our way in his direction to go see it. Yes.
So we're walking down.
Is he still?
He is latched on. That does not feel good. So mistakes of grabbing a horned lizard. One thing that they'll do when they grab you, obviously they'll bite you, because yeah. But what's kind of cool is they have these real big spines on the back of their head, and when you grab them, they'll actually fling their head back a lot to try and, you know, stab you, to ward you off, and they flatten that. All right, that's starting to hurt. They'll flatten their bodies out, if you can see, like that. He'll flatten out real wide to try and ward off any predators and make himself look bigger. So hopefully he doesn't fit in their mouth. And they have these really cool spines along the side of their body. These guys are really cool. And surprisingly, he has a powerful jaw, and it's getting tighter. So I'm going to try and get him off my finger and let him go.
Siobhan, do you read me?
Like hear your voice, but not what you were saying.
Okay, I was about to flip this log, and I looked a little closer, and all I see is a portion of rattlesnake. He's decent size. I think I can see his head. I got my little baby hook on me. He's right here.
Was he just out?
Yeah, you know, he's just out. He's not moving. Oh, he's starting to move. He's going under this log. Right here. Right. Oh, he's turning. Oh man, look at that. Wow! Look at that.
Yep.
Well, we just saw our first rock rattlesnake out here in southern Arizona. Unfortunately, it was there, and then it was gone into the ground. So we've only been out here for a short while. We're going to keep looking. Hopes are high. I think the group's a little dejected because we're always hoping to do some nature photography, and that snake didn't give us much of an opportunity for that. So we're just going to keep looking. Hopefully, we'll see another one. He's booking. Oh my God, there's a Gila. Oh, holy shit. I can't touch him. No touching. Is he going for this burrow? Is he going for a burrow? Is he just going to disappear on us?
No, there's no burrow.
Okay. Oh my God, there's a Gila monster. I'm shaking.
Watch out for the pricklies.
Oh my God, I already ran into a cactus. Oh my God. I got him. Oh, Gila.
My foot is gonna be bleeding.
I'm gonna be bleeding. I just ran into a cactus. I don't care.
I did too. It went right through my shoe. It hurt like shit.
Hi. Wow, look at you. You sniffing around? Wow. It's a dinosaur. Wow. You guys, my first ever Gila.
Oh yeah, look at that big fella.
Wow.
Walking out here in the desert, early morning, just walking down here. Michael spotted a Gila monster. So we kind of went after it, maybe spooked it a little bit. It got a little spooked and ran over into this bush. So we're just kind of waiting here.
Yeah, these guys are federally protected, so we're just gonna hang out and hope that it comes back out. It could have actually been just booking across the open desert, seeking some shade. So we're gonna just see what happens here over the next couple minutes. If not, we're gonna carry on. But this is really cool. We traveled a long way. This is an animal I've wanted to see since, I don't know, I was 8 years old, since I knew what they were. One of only a few species of venomous lizards in the whole entire world. This is just absolutely amazing. The time of year that we're out here, this is when they're wandering around. They've been asleep for a lot of the winter. They're looking for food. They're looking for mates. Just, we couldn't have timed it better. You know, we've only been here a couple days. We got a couple days left, but man, what an amazing animal to see.